say we've lost our way, but waiting patiently in everything is truth. How can we be the change? How can we start this change? Let's take a step back from the brink, look into each other's eyes, reach out for that central link and organize. Reaching the rays of hope, guiding the ways to go. The central link, the central link, the central link.
Please join us on the Central Link.
Hi, I'm Casey Babinchak at downtown York's historic Central Market. As you can see, this spectacular building is very significant downtown in York, and what's inside is just as exciting. This building is, as you can see, a magnificent large structure. It was built in 1888, and the roof, which is quite an object of interest for visitors, was actually constructed by shipbuilders who were brought in from Baltimore to create this ceiling that really does look like an upside-down ship. We have vendors whose families have been in the market since it opened, and we have a lot of new vendors as well. This space is a great space for special events, which we do a lot here in the market, and it's also just a great place to meet and greet on a Tuesday, a Thursday, or a Saturday when the market's open. The mezzanine in the market is a favorite place for market customers to come and sort of sneak away and have a quiet lunch. It's a great spot to have a meeting as well, and you can look out over the entire market and see everything that's happening on any given market day. Now we're at Take 5 Espresso Bar, where folks like to stop before work in the morning to grab a cup of coffee or to grab some coffee and sit on a Saturday. They're open 5 days a week, and they open early in the morning. And Phyllis is the brand new owner of Take 5. You can get a cup of coffee, you can get a pound of coffee, flavored coffees, regular, decaf, whatever it is you choose. I like the iced coffee. We are not on a ship. We're actually still in the market, but we're at the fish market, which is owned by Henry's Seafood, a local seafood company. And here you can get raw seafood, shrimp, scallops, clams, crab, as well as a sandwich or soup. Now we're at DeCarlo's shoe shine stand called Pearl's Shoes and News. And the news is that DeCarlo is going to have a full-fledged vintage shoe shine stand in this space where he's been working for, has it been about a year now? But he's going to have a legitimate stand here with a newsstand as well. And this is something you just don't see every day. It sort of harkens back to yesteryear. So DeCarlo has a really interesting story. DeCarlo, how did you get started shining shoes?
I moved down here in hopes of finding a job in the kitchen because I have a culinary arts degree. And when employment was scarce down here, I had to figure out something to do, so I set up my shoe shine boxes right on Market Street there at the square. And a guy came past, Mr. Schwartz, and he said, "Man, I got to get you inside somewhere." So he introduced me to the market, and I love it here. People are so supportive, and they just show me so much love that I can't wait to get the whole stand in effect so I can give them some Pearl's News and shoes.
Robert, why get your shoes shined?
Well, I mean, it's cost effective, and it looks good.
I'm sitting here with Sarah and Carl. And Sarah, what do you like about shopping in the market?
I like to come here to shop because I know the farmers and their fresh food every market day.
We're at Conrad's Deli now, and Conrad's is one of our legacy vendors in the market. They've been here about 60 years, and this is Evelyn Pecht, who has owned Conrad's for about 23 years. I know Evelyn is here very early in the morning, usually about 3 a.m., starting to slice lunch meats for her customers for the day.
Hi, I'm Kathleen. This is Little Sister's Kitchen Confections here in the York Central Market. I have a passion for anything sugar, and I make a variety of candies, cakes, cookies, muffins, anything that you can imagine. I can make it as long as it's sweet and delicious.
Now we're here at JR's Fries, where Jesse, Ron, and Rob would be happy to take care of all of your French fry needs. They have a lot more than French fries here at JR's, though. They have sandwiches, crab cakes, oysters, chicken tenders, hot dogs, pulled pork, you name it. They draw quite a crowd at lunchtime, so make sure you get here early. We're here at Tina's Greek Salads now, where they are just the epitome of doing one thing and doing it really well. What goes into one of your fantastic salads?
Okay, we have romaine lettuce, iceberg lettuce, cucumbers, onions, green peppers, tomatoes, oregano.
And you get all of those items?
From Fitz's, right here at Central Market.
Right, from Fitz's right here in Central Market. So all fresh produce from right here in the market, prepared fresh every day. And I know the customers love it. May I interview you? Are you ordering a salad? What did you order?
I wanted the salad with extra peel-off on top.
Okay, and the peel-off is really nice because it gives a little extra substance to the salad.
And I love the olives.
All right, thank you, ladies. I hope it's a great market day. Not all of the fresh, natural products in the market are food items. Wash Your Mouth Out Soap Company, actually, this is Tara, and she creates her own handmade natural soaps. And as you can see, it's a family affair here in the market. The variety of things that you can find in Central Market is really tremendous. From dried goods like pasta and rice and nuts and dried fruits at Penderbrooks, which was formerly Fitz Honey to Nuts, a long-standing vendor in the market. Henry's Ham, I think his ham sandwiches are almost the same price they were when he started back in the 50s. We have a lot of produce in the market. Brogue Hydroponics offers fresh produce all year long. I'm here with Dave Dietz of Dietz Produce. Dave, why do you think that local York County folks should come here to the market to shop and shop at your stand rather than going to the grocery store?
Well, for one thing, this is a beautiful atmosphere that you won't get anywhere else. I think you're going to be able to have a relationship with your farmer and visit their farm if you want to. A lot of times you don't get to do that in the grocery store.
Well, I couldn't agree more, and I hope that the viewers who are watching can see that there is an alternative to the grocery store, and it's right here downtown in York.
The health tip of the week or any advice on this program is for educational purposes only and is not intended as a replacement for qualified health care. Please consult your physician or healthcare provider before making any changes or starting new treatments.
You know, my mom always says that green is the color of health. You know, and if you look in nature, you know, we are surrounded by everything green. If we look at the foods on our plates, the vegetables and the dark leafy greens are some of the most nutrient-dense foods that we can be ingesting. You know, there are many products on the market now, powders and tablets and capsules, making it convenient to add more green foods to our diets. But, and they're okay. It's not a bad place to start, but we would always encourage our customers and our viewers, keep making steps towards eating the healthier foods. Your taste buds are conditioned by the foods that you've been eating. You can change your taste buds. It takes a little time. It doesn't happen overnight. I tell people you can change your mind quickly. Your body takes a little bit longer to adjust. But do what you can to add more green foods. And remember, they will also help to alkalize the body, which is also so very desirable. I'm Willa from Sunnywald Natural Foods with the health tip of the week. Sunnywald Natural Foods. Good health comes from the farm, not the pharmacy.
Hi, my name is William Lenhart, also known as the Pie Guy. I own the Pie Shop, located in the Central Market in downtown York. I specialize in sweet and savory pies, from raw to baked. I also have little hand pies. I support local organizations in the community. And right now I'm doing a fundraiser for a softball team, and we're in the process of making 95 apple pies. I strongly believe in buying fresh and buying local. It's how I keep my costs low and how I can pass the savings on to the customer. So if you like local fresh ingredients, I recommend coming down here to the Central Market. There's some amazing things happening, not just pie.
Now we're here with Lisa Mansberger of M&M Farm out of Glen Rock. And Lisa, what makes your meats different from what folks might find in the grocery store?
Our beef is all Scottish Highland beef, which is a heritage breed. So genetically, they're virtually the same way they were centuries ago. They don't require grain to fatten up and finish. So they're all grass-based, all natural, no hormones or antibiotics. And it's just a very lean beef product, so it would be high in protein and low in fat.
You have meats that you can't just find anywhere. I mean, I know you have bison, which I guess you can find in grocery stores, but how is the bison you might find in a grocery store different from what you have?
Well, this is locally raised. It's in Maryland line, which isn't far from our house in Glen Rock. So it is a naturally raised product. It is pasture raised, again, no hormones and no antibiotics. I'm not sure about the stuff in the grocery store, but we also have emu meats, which are raised in Elizabethtown, and then our pork and our lamb is also local. The pork is pasture raised in Hellam, or it is also raised in Lancaster. We have two vendors that we get that from. And then the lamb comes from Glen Rock, and that is also pasture raised, and it's all natural. So.
And I think the key phrase, as you said, I don't know what you're getting in the grocery store. I think that's what's really important for a lot of our shoppers is you can give them that information, and they know exactly how all of these meats were raised and how they were prepared. I said it was a family affair here in the market, and I really meant it. Lisa Mansberger from M&M Farm, who we just met, was able to convince her brother-in-law, Gary Mentlick, to come into the market, and he is selling fresh, natural, and organic cheeses, all from local farms who are making cheese. Gary, what made you want to come into this market?
I just want to be able to provide a lot of local farms cheeses to the market.
And why cheese?
Basically, everybody says it comes by here, everybody loves cheese.
And you certainly have a selection of everything from more artisan cheeses to Havarti, and I see Pepper Jack. And what's your favorite cheese?
I like the artisan cheeses from Wonderful Good Market. I like the Lady Bell Smoked Swiss. That's one of the favorites I like.
I like their cheeses too. I like the Eliana myself. And you have hummus too, I see. So and crackers. So people can come and get sort of their whole sort of appetizer tray.
Right. It all goes together really good.
Yeah. Thanks, Gary. Thanks.
This week I'd like to talk to you about tomato plants. Two examples here, one of a determinate plant and one of an indeterminate plant. The difference is a determinate plant, if you think of it this way, is the height is already determined. Probably 3 to 4 feet is the limit, and it tends to fruit all at one time within a 2-week period. So our suggestion for gardeners is usually to go with an indeterminate. Now if you can support it in some way, it will grow as high as 12 feet. but it will set fruit continually all summer long, and we find that's what most gardeners like. Representative of a indeterminate, that is a grape tomato. This is a celebrity or fabulous, which is a large red tomato that a lot of people use for their gardens, but again, it is determinate and it will only produce over a short period of time. So the next time you go to the garden center, you'll know a little bit more, according to your space, what to ask for. My name's Dave Miller from Miller Plant Farm, and thanks for joining us for your garden tip of the week.
Hi, my name is Kim Gross with Your Kitchen. We are a commercial kitchen incubator located in the annex of the Central Market House in downtown New York City. We are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for small business startups that want to come in and rent it for a very minimal fee to get their business going, to grow. Eventually they can go off and have their own storefront.
My name's Tom Bradney. I'm the owner of the Chili Shack. We've been in business for about 6 months now. We started out making chili, 4 different types of chili. We make some soups, and we also, our main thing was stuffed breads. And we kind of started out with that for about 2 weeks. After that, people started asking if we could do some pies and things. So we've kind of grew into a small bakery. All this really is made possible by the help of the York Kitchen. They have a proofer here. They have 3 ovens that we use to cook everything. Has made it real easy for us. It's a great opportunity.
We also have cooking classes, nutrition education. We've had a few kids camps, private events, private parties. It could be used for a number of different things.
I wish I could show you every vendor we have in Central Market, but there are almost 60 of them. Everything from breads to cheeses to sushi to wine to beer. We're always looking for interesting new ideas for vendors. So if you'd like to start a business, if you're entrepreneurial and you have an idea for some fresh products that you think we could use here at Central Market, we're always willing to lend our ear to your idea. Thanks for visiting with us today at downtown York Central Market, and stop by and visit us for real on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can check us out on Facebook and on our website. Hope to see you soon. I'm going to get some lunch. Don't forget there's free parking on Saturdays here downtown at either of the garages on Philadelphia Street. So come and shop. And during the week, we have a garage right across from the White Rose that is very inexpensive to park in.
Hi, I'm Jess with Racehorse Productions. Do you need a high-quality professional video for your business, product, service, event, or something else? We at Racehorse Productions have a motto: if you can dream it, we can film it. For all your video needs, give us a call. We would love to work with your idea or help create one for you. Thank you, and remember, if you can dream it, we can film it.
From Neighbors Helping Neighbors, says we proudly present this plaque to Bobby Bruner for serving our community and giving our neighbors hope. Thank you from all of us.
He's been doing this for 3 years. We just became 501(c)(3). This man has worked 60-hour weeks just to go ahead and pay for everything out of his pocket. This man has slept in a shed just so that he can give back to his community. So this is a man that he's a prime example of love, A neighbor helping a neighbor.
I say Satan got a problem.
I've struggled with drug addiction for many, many years. And the person that it hurt the most was my daughter. But my daughter never gave up on me, or my grandkids. And they're gonna be here. It was my granddaughter that told me I need to help the people at the Chestnut Street fire. And she was crying. And she wanted me in her own mind to go over, tear their houses down that night and rebuild it. She wanted the kids to come home and play with their toys before they went to school. So I thought, what could I do? I'm one person. Yeah, it's good to help other countries, but we got people every year dying here because they froze to death in the winter, living under bridges. What makes you come out here and enjoy the day with the neighbors, helping neighbors in the community?
Well, I came out because we got the flyers at work, and I wanted to just come out and see what was going on and support York City, because I love the community and things that's going on here.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm glad to have you as a neighbor. These are our favorite characters here. They're out here to keep the kids smiling and happy. Hey.
How's it going, buddy?
All right.
All right, God bless.
Yes.
How you doing, brother?
I'm scatterbrained. You're going to be at a concert today, and it's all just for the community. And I thank you all for being our neighbor. And I thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
This is George Littner from the Salvation Army. You want to tell them what you do there, George?
Yes, hi. We're happy to work with Bobby on these giveaways. We have our canteen here, giving hot chocolate, coffee, lemonade, and so we're happy to be here, and I think Bobby's doing a great job. This is a fantastic community service.
He's doing a little face painting for the children, making them happy. Don't get shy now.
Some safety tips. We have some coloring sheets for kids. We have a lot of stuff for adults. We brought our drug kit out to give you an idea what some of the drugs look like that are on the streets.
College. I grew up to be an artist.
They turned me around my whole life. Actually, they got a plaque today if you want to. This is actually a picture that we took at our last event because of what they do for this community. And we sure do appreciate y'all here. And they're heroes because by letting people know that they got high blood, they could be saving somebody's life today. That's so great. Thank you guys. Thank you again.
Thank you, Bobby, and thank you, Neighbors Helping Neighbors, for putting this love forward. You know, when you give things to each other when you're in need, that's building community. Hopefully, this will carry forward, and we can keep doing things like this for each other, because we're the ones that have to count on each other. We can't count on anybody else. So thank you very much.
Children, hello. My name is Sam Sutton. I'm with All Sports Youth Association. We run a summer league here in York City for kids kindergarten up to 9th grade, boys and girls. We're signing up right now for summer league. What we did is if you had a bag of clothes, you could bring a bag of clothes here and get $25 off your registration. Shouts to my man Bobby.
Thank God for my daughter and grandkids, because I would still be in my addiction. They taught me what love was. And I just want to share that with each and every one of you. I want to introduce somebody right now. This is him.
Good afternoon. My name is Harry Perkinson, and I'm running for Congress in the 4th Congressional District, and I'll see you at the polls. Thank you very much. Also, we have a lost ID. Pick up your ID at the DJ stand.
We got another one May 12th at United Way parking lot. And then from there in July, we'll be at 4th United Methodist Church. And then from there, we'll be at New Hope Charter School. And this thing just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
But I'm glad I came out today. And the music and the weather's just fine. Oh, it's great.
The Central Link aims to support itself through sponsors and advertising, as well as individual donations from viewers like you. You can advertise your business or easily make a donation with PayPal on our website. Help us keep the show on the air. Your contributions will directly support our staff.